Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nirenstein, and this is Vehicle Virgins. Today is a super special day, ladies and gentlemen, because I am leaving California and going all the way to Geneva, Switzerland. That's right, I am so pumped. This is the first time, and it's been a life goal of mine for a while now, that I am able to go to the Geneva International Auto Show. Every year they unveil some of the absolute coolest cars, and I've missed out every time. But this time, I'm gonna be bringing you some exclusive content from the show, so you're up to date on everything that's going on in the automotive industry. If you missed yesterday's video, boom, I installed this new carbon fiber hood. I think it looks so sick. There was a problem before, but now it's all been remedied, and whew, 1016 Industries killed it. Now it's time to say goodbye to these two beauties. I still need to come up with a name for you. There's so much pressure. It's time to head to LAX. Let's roll. My awesome girlfriend's taking me to the airport in the Mini. Let's head out. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Time to pull this girl into the driveway. Oh, Ariana, I've missed you. First startup in a while now. Oh, it's so comfortable. I'm gonna miss this car so badly. It has just been the most epic daily driver. I love you, Ariana. Perfect. Goodbye, Ariana. Goodbye, Z4. It's time to go to Geneva. We are finally in Geneva, guys. My first time in Geneva. I am so excited. Just took a little nap. That was an adventure, to say the least. I just edited that travel sequence, and the emotions I just felt were a mix of laughter and just utter sadness. I wish more than anything that trip had gone exactly like it looked in the video. I'll explain more on that later. Whew, that was crazy. But first, we are going to head to the media preview day of the auto show, the day before all of the launches, to see what's going on the floor of the Geneva Auto Show. Let's roll. They're having us stay at the Intercontinental in Geneva, and honestly, guys, this place is amazing. You know a place is fancy when it has a rope attached to a mirror. I mean, what? Look who I have just found. It is Supercars of London. Well, you actually have a name, Paul. Yeah. It's good to see you, dude. Last time I saw him, he was in Los Angeles. We were with the Stradman doing some awesome VF engineering related things.
That was a cool day.
It was a cool day. He just showed up wearing a Los Angeles hat, so I feel very welcomed. Good. And he also just showed up in a Performante, so we're not quite sure. We're keeping that under wraps. We're not quite sure. What we are here for, actually, is those McLarens over there. But we're about to head to the show. This is the media preview day, so it's before everything goes live. Apparently, we might get to see some secret McLaren-related stuff.
That's what I'm excited about.
I don't know what it is. We've just been told it's a secret. Let's just take a moment to bask in the glory of this Performante. Now, I'm gonna butcher the name of it, but apparently it's Verde Hydra, and it is this absolutely stunning dark green, kind of like Aston Martin British Racing Green, but a little darker. I love the way these gold wheels work with the green. We also have a 570 GT. I haven't seen one of these since Monterey Car Week 2 years ago. I drove a 570 GT and 570S back to back, which was a cool experience. A main difference being the way the rear hatch opens on the 570 GT. Check out how much more space it is. It actually opens up like this, sideways, giving you a whole bunch more cargo space, and you have a big trunk here, and a beautiful 720S in the same color as Brooks from Drag Times. I forget the specific name of this color, but it looks so good. Now later on, I believe we're going to take a look at the new Senna, which is another car like the 720S. When I saw it first in pictures, I was like, oh no, I don't know if I like that. And then after seeing it in person, I look back at those old pictures and I can't see what I didn't like about it. It's like the designers are so far ahead of what we like that they know in a little bit. Last night I got shuttled in this Mercedes van, a V220D with the McLaren logo. Watch as the rare car spotters run to the exhaust. He knows exactly how to do it. Apparently on Friday, we're gonna be doing a little road trip in the 720 and a whole bunch of 570s. I am so excited for that. And the Performante is off. And it's so weird seeing him on the right side of the car. In fact, when I saw him arriving, I could see he was texting me, and I'm like, wow, you're just full on texting and driving as you're pulling up to the hotel, but he was just in the... I need that in my car, it's unbelievable. I have just arrived at the show. We are going up the stairs. You can hear they're doing a presentation right now. No idea what it is, but so I'm so pumped right now. Definitely a lot of things under covers, but it looks like they've got a Tech Art Panamera over there. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks super cool. We've got the Regera underneath the cover there. The new Zenvo partially uncovered. Closer look at the new Zenvo. There is nothing quite like a Zonda. Definitely the majority of the stuff is covered up right now, but look at this RUF or rough Porsche. That is so sick. This is so awesome being here, guys. And this is like, the show hasn't even started and I'm already excited beyond belief. Beautiful 812 Superfast there. And there's the Pista. Ooh. And right there is the 488 Pista. We will see it fully uncovered tomorrow, but there actually might be 3 of them. Can get a slightly better look at the front end. Well, here is McLaren. Can't see much yet, but later we will. The stuff in here is under embargo for the next day, so we can't show it yet, but it's gonna be awesome. They just did a presentation, they're practicing for Rolls-Royce, and they introduced the executive as the big cheese. Look how beautiful that satin finish is, and I believe that one over there is the extended wheelbase variant for people who somehow need a longer Phantom than this one. There we go, Phantom extended wheelbase. Look how awesome this is, Liberty Walk Aventador, and interestingly enough, it actually has a similar carbon fiber hood to my Huracan. This is a Brabus DB11, which I believe has the Mercedes twin turbo V8. That way Brabus can take all the knowledge that they have from the twin turbo V8 Mercedes and put it into this DB11. That is probably a beast. I think it has, judging by the sign, 610 horsepower, but I'm sure they can boost it a heck of a lot more than that. Brabus has some cool stuff for the E63. We might end up needing to do something. One of the complaints people had with the new Mercedes Maybach is that it didn't stand out as much from the S-Class as the previous generation one did. And something Mercedes did to remedy that is offer a two-tone paint job as an available option for the 2018 Maybach. What do you guys think of that? Not sure if I'm loving it, but it definitely stands out more than a normal S560 does. It is time for the McLaren presentation. I'm gonna put that in another video because it's under embargo right now, but I cannot wait to see what they have behind these curtains. Let's head back to the hotel. Whew. Well, that was pretty awesome. Let me take this off. So this next bit that I want to talk to you guys about, the reason I'm even having this in the vlog is that if I can save one person, one viewer from going through what I just went through, then this will all be worth it. This location's hilarious. I feel like, welcome to therapy time with Parker Nirenstein from Vehicle Virgins. Just kidding, you don't want me to be your therapist. So what exactly happened on that journey? As you saw, I packed my bags, I left in the car with Becca. But what you didn't see is about 30 seconds before I hopped in the car, I actually broke the zipper off of my backpack. I don't know why, maybe I was nervous and we were in a rush, but I broke the zipper off the backpack, and because I did that, I had to get a new backpack. When I transferred all of my stuff, or what I thought was all of my stuff, into a new bag, then we headed off to the airport. My house is pretty far away from LAX, and Southern California traffic, even though it's Saturday, Saturday means that it's constant traffic the entire day, not just rush hour in the morning and the afternoon. But I got to the airport, I get to the security line, I say goodbye to Becca, and I'm super excited to have this opportunity that McLaren presented me. I mean, how cool is this? McLaren, an insane, epic automotive company, invited me and hosted me in Geneva to go to the auto show and have these incredible opportunities. So I'm like, I'm on top of the world, this is a dream, this is what I've been working for. And I pull out my boarding pass as well as my passport, only to realize that I didn't have my passport. That's right, the passport I left in the bag that the zipper broke, in the bag that I checked 4 to 5 different times before we left, because obviously the most important thing when traveling is your passport. I mean, I could leave my vlogging camera, I could leave all my clothes, it doesn't matter. I can buy all of that when I get to Geneva, but what I can't do is buy a new passport. So I'm scrambling for thoughts. I'm like, okay, I'll have a friend go to my house, figure out how to get in and get the passport and bring it. Unfortunately, I locked the house and don't have a hide key, and yeah, nobody could get in. Then I'm contemplating, oh, do I have them try to break in? But there still wasn't enough time. There wasn't enough time to get me the passport. So I went through this range of emotions of, well, I think I can get my passport in time. Maybe I can make the flight, to, there's no way I can get my passport, I'm going to miss the flight, to, oh no, how am I gonna catch a flight to make it to Geneva on time? Long story short, trying to book a ticket the same day to Europe is really, really difficult and extremely expensive. The options that I had were very limited, and what I didn't realize with flights is, if you miss the takeoff leg, you can't use the return. So I'm thinking, all right, I missed the first flight, this sucks, it's so embarrassing. I mean, think about this, I have to explain that I left my passport? I mean, I know it sounds so dumb, and I've never done this in my entire life. I've done a lot of traveling, I've never left my passport, and I'm hoping that this video will make sure that one of you watching misses this and doesn't have to deal with this. When you're in the car on the way to the airport, even after you've checked your bags, check again for your passport. Check again as many times as possible, because if I had in the car, I probably would have prevented this from happening. But if you miss your takeoff leg, then you're not allowed to use the return flight unless you pay money to change it into a one-way, which for some reason costs more than round trip. And I wasn't able to work it all out because I had to go from LAX to London Heathrow and then London Heathrow to Geneva. And to make the connections work, I wasn't able to use my existing flight. So long story short, every single one of the economy flights was booked. I had to make it here. So I had to book economy premium, which I had never heard of. It's something in transatlantic where it's between business class and economy. It's actually pretty good. The seats recline significantly more than economy. You have plenty of leg room, and I was able to sleep for part of it. There was crying babies for the rest of it, and then I almost missed my connection because that flight was delayed, and then they searched my bag because I accidentally brought a toothpaste that was too big, and it was an interesting trip. So yeah, the new flights, same day, economy premium, cost me $5,000, and that didn't feel good. It's $5,000 is a ton of money, and it feels like a lot more money when you're doing it in desperate times. It sucks. I mean, literally there was one point where my girlfriend was thinking about taking an Uber helicopter from where she was to my house and then back to LAX. It definitely would have been cheaper than $5 grand, although the availability of Uber helicopters, I don't think there really are any in the Southern California region, but apparently in Dubai there are. So there you guys have it. There is a personal story that hopefully helps somebody. I don't want anyone to have to go through that. It was a total pain. It was stressful, and I almost forget what century it is right now because I've gone through this just world of range of emotions and also jet lag, and I don't know what's going on, but I hope you enjoyed today's video. The automotive content is about to get epic when the show goes live tomorrow. I cannot wait to see all the epic reveals, seriously. And I know some auto manufacturers are going to drop something that nobody has any idea is coming. Like always, if you're not part of the family, smash that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. I look forward to seeing you next video.